What our God cannot do does not exist. Please say it after me. What God cannot do does not exist. Brethren, I'm happy to be in your midst this morning. I came all the way from Lagos. Praise the Lord. It's a journey of deliverance. The Lord has been so faithful in this ministry since I joined. It all started 2020. I was still in service. I noticed I was climbing upstairs. I had a strange movement on my leg, and it was as if it was paralyzed. But after some time, the thing took off. I was able to get upstairs. So later, I noticed I started having pains that radiates from my waist down to my ankle. It was so painful. The hip one was so terrible. It's like somebody tormenting me. So at that time, I was not fully in NSPPD. So later, my pastor, my branch pastor of the church I attended then, gave me the link, linked me up to this, gave me the link. So I started joining regularly. As I started joining regularly, the pain was there. At a time, I went to the hospital. The doctor said whether it's osteoarthritis. And my eldest daughter, who happened to be a medical doctor, said, Mommy, we'll take you to a doctor. They will be giving me one particular injection every 6 months. So I declined. So I kept on this altar. You know, as you and I know, that the man of God is always mentioning sicknesses every day. I've had several occasions, arthritis, osteoarthritis, whatever. As long as it's arthritis, I will hold on to it. I kept on in the altar. So one day, I didn't even, the pain was so much, I have been standing there before we were asked to come here. I don't have any pain. A time was, I can't stand like this. And in the church I'm a Bible studies teacher. That few hours I would teach, my leg would be on fire. But to the glory of God, as this word started coming, I started gluing myself to the altar, taking the Holy Communion. My brethren, the doctor has recommended I should take 6 months injection every 6 months. I didn't take. Today I can stand. I didn't even, the beauty about it, what amazes me, when this pain was off my hip bone, I didn't even remember. It was one day I was saying I can walk. Before, I can't walk very long distance. When we are in the church, it's so embarrassing. They ask us to stand. People of 70 and barely 60 plus, people of 70 will stand. I won't be able to stand for long. I will sit down. It was hurting to me. And today, as the word of God was coming, as I cling to the word of God, believing and trusting, today I can stand. I don't have hip bone again. I can catwalk. I can shake. I can shake. To the glory of God, to the shame of the devil. What God cannot do.
What God cannot do. Mama, do what you could not do before. Shake, shake, shake. Aha! Stay on the altar. Stay on the word. What God cannot